17. Yeah, that's not real good.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy. Fear has taken root.
Alright, we have more than enough invitations to the Baron now. We have 4. Okay, there's no items that I want. I think it's time to get a bank. Which means it's time to start selling items. Start accumulating interest. All Saints Day doesn't really do anything. Alright guys, I need just a quick second. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we're back. Let's take a quick look around. There's one other thing I wanted to do. What the hell was it? This kind of looks like it might be courtyard time. We have the invitations. There's nothing I really want to do in this area. Not sure if we have the group to do it. Oh, the other thing I should look at is shitty level 1s. It's not like the level 1s are doing anything while we're waiting. It should be okay. Oh, I wanted to check the gambling thing, didn't I? Let's take a look. Gambled and recovered 55 stress. Okay. Flagellated is no longer selfish. Cured vertigo. No longer tuckered out or bloodthirsty. Okay. Still have 3 afflicted people. We're going to have to deal with that. This is kind of a terrible time to go into minus 15 virtue, but I think it's time to go in there. I really don't want this item whatsoever. I think this item is fairly terrible. Let's take a look at our guys. We did kind of want level 4 for this, and you don't gain experience doing it, but I don't really want to spend a bunch more weeks with these afflictions running around, eating into my stuff. It's no particularly decent yellow ones either. We have a Dazzling Mirror and we have a Mercurial Salve, so that's pretty solid for this. What do we want to bring in here? If we don't have a Crusader available, then our stress healing is going to be off of... I really would like level 4 abilities though. It's just going to make life easier. Maybe I spend a week stress healing easy to bring a Crusader in there. I kind of want to bring Crusader, Flagellant, Bounty Hunter, Occultist. I can't think of a much better comp with what we have. Maybe the Jester instead of the Crusader, but the Jester is much more flimsy. I guess the Jester does have better damage projection. I have no Jesters of even level 3, so that at the very least means we'd have to level a Jester right now. Okay, could we do this boss? Normally my Jesters are over leveled because I bring them on everything, but I can't do that here because it just hasn't had the support characters to go with them. It's been really painful. Bleeds are okay in this fight. I don't think Undead Crew is immune. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure not. No, 60% bleed is actually fairly high bleed resist. I guess this will level the Cove up to 4 and start cycling a boss anyways. I don't like picking up weak oranges like this. It's a waste of a boss fight. Waste of an early boss fight. This seems like it'd be okay. Get a Jester to 3. I don't know if I want a Rabid Jester on the Courtyard though, but it is about time to go. We don't have the character classes to do it. I mean, either way, we have to go at least one more week, because if I bring a Crusader as a stress healer, well, Crusader's stressed out right now, it can't go. If I bring a Jester as a stress healer, can't do that yet either. So, that's my only option. Okay, so let's go to Cove. Take care of that. This isn't perfect. If the Jester gets pulled forward, Jester needs to be in the back here, and the Jester can't do a lot of his skills from the back. It's going to be a little bit weak to actually do something to this boss. Still doesn't really work. It's a level 1. Do I just ignore it and go through it anyways? Kind of my thought. I need to level the Jester. Jester just really... I just normally wouldn't bring the Jester on this at all. But he needs to get to level 3. Okay, I think we're bringing this. Certainly not an ideal comp. Again. We'll take accuracy. Take accuracy and stun percentage. We'll take speed. We'll take this is undead, right? Drown crew. Yeah. I think we're gonna run that. I think we're gonna run this here with some accuracy, perhaps. Thing is, we're gonna be what, bleeding him mostly? I guess we don't have to be. I guess we could start him in the back. That might be better too. Alright. Don't have our scout item. We have a lot of damage mods versus the enemy that we're going to be facing. So we'll probably be okay. Let's go make sure we have the correct camping skills. In particular, I want to have planned takedown and Tiger's Eye. Alright. Alright. Let's deal with our afflictions, our shitty stuff. We picked up some negatives on guys who were stress healing last time. Somewhere. Nervous. Ablutionmania. Clumsy. Shocker. Let's get rid of these ones. These are characters who need to be at the level when I can do that. Alright, and we have stress healing to do. Kate's enlightened, huh? It's too bad. We're not actually going to get a lot of value out of this. Alright, let's throw one there for just the amount.
Rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Alright. Kind of sucks to spend that right before we build our bank. That's what's going to happen. We need 55. Okay. Grab bank. Sell junk. Sell blue junk first. Forgot I had an accuracy item that wasn't the focus ring. I'm really tempted to sell that. I think that item is nearly useless. I don't think this item's necessary. I went after this item initially, but I don't think it's very good. I think I'm going to be better off 99% of the time with the Slayer ring than I am with this. Don't need 2 blasphemous files. I don't think I'd bring a Paralyzer's Crest over the regular stun item. Don't know that I need 2 steady bracers. 1 is adequate, but I'll hold on to it, I guess. These are crap. The Shrieker is going to be less of a joke on this playthrough, since I'm not going to have guard at all, which means everyone has to survive on their own, which seems a lot. Okay. Which items might we use? We might use this item. Where are the rest of my items? I already equip out my guys? I did. Okay. Wait. Did we pick out where we're going already? Yeah, we're going for the... Okay, yeah, we did. Okay. We're selling stuff. What else can we sell? We're never going to use these items. I guess I don't really need to hoard these. Stun resist is sometimes useful versus some bosses, but I don't know that I want to bring... I think I keep one of those. I don't think debuff... Is it worth keeping debuff charms versus the Siren? I don't know. Okay. Am I ever going to use this item? I now have 1 real stress resist item. I don't think so. That seems questionable to me as well. And I don't know about the rest of these. I might use these. They give me 4 debuff resist things for the Siren if I want to cheese that at 3 and 5. Kind of like that idea. Don't know if it'll actually happen or not. The other question is these double steady bracers. I sometimes run these on cultists. I do run these on grave robbers. I do sometimes run them on arbalists. That'll probably run that instead of this on an arbalist. And those are my only back rank range characters that are going to use that. Plague Doctor's going to be running Vile. Highwayman doesn't use a bracer. I think I can get away with just getting rid of one of those. Okay. Let's go do it. We do have someone who is thinged. The right camping skills on. Yep. Torches. There's no bandages at level 1. I don't really need to resist at this level. I'll bring 4 medicinal herbs. He does put a debuff on us. Okay, let's go.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Alright, I gotta change some skills up when we actually get to the boss fight.
Waiting to be spent.
I wanna, if I go into craving, I wanna do it early because I wanna also get bloodlust for the boss fight. 4 groupers, that's fun. Do we have the right skills on the occultists? Yeah, I guess we kinda do. Should turn off Hex for pull. Alright, what are we worried about? We're worried about back rank damage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Maybe not. Maybe that was better. We'll see.
Obliterated.
My favorite boss. I kind of liked the new content boss. I liked who was it? The Viscount. He's kind of cool.
Destroyed.
Fought the Countess, but I really don't remember what the fuck she did. That's why I have leaders this like.
Is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay.
Weakened.
Can you guys hear the mowing in the background or no?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Trying to get these guys down. Go kill the boss. I'm really annoyed about that shim, but I'm still tilted about that.
Press disadvantage.
They just turned it up, Aqua, in case you couldn't though. Very nice. I've been trying to do this all game. Rip fragile. Okay. Should have upped light here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Flesh is one of my most terrified. Flesh and level 3 Hag are both some of the ones I find the scariest. Should have uppercut enabled here. Why don't I have collect bounty at max level? 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3 is their positioning. Okay, never mind. Never Jester on Flesh. Same with Plague Doctor, really. Even though Plague Doctor feels like it'd be a really good one versus the Flesh, just gets one shot.
Annihilated.
Wreck those corpses. The stun there, probably been better. Let the Crusader get the kill shot. Crusader doesn't have plus stun percentage. Okay. Yep, I have fought the champion Flesh on 0 light. And it was a disgustingly terrifying fight. I don't remember if we successfully killed it or we retreated, but it was terrifying.
A trifling victory.
The level 5 boss fights, you have to use consumables. You don't have an option. Just you have to be bringing them.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Could have used the shovel there. Actually, should have used the shovel there. Yeah. Oh, I know. I wasn't responding to that in that way, Kex. I wasn't responding like, yes, I have done that. I was responding that I affirm your statement. That in the sense that having done that, I also believe it's one of the, if not the most scary boss fight.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
A generous bestowal.
Thank you, H.H. Steven. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Guilty for over 1,000 hours of Civ 5 and 500 hours of DD play. It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing when you find a game and you like it. You get to put some time into it. I really like that. So cheers. Ugh, I don't have room for these. I need these torches for the boss fight. I think this is just getting left behind. Feels bad. Maybe I should have taken the gold over the onyx. That would have made some sense. Starting to get a little... Start seeing myself making a bunch of mistakes. Nope.
Eradicated.
Wouldn't mind camping here and getting the buff. It's not a guaranteed buff though. Sometimes it's a stress heal. I don't know. I've definitely fought at Aqua. I don't remember when it was. I don't remember if he was on stream. But I am well aware of how fucking terrifying he is. Why aren't you dead?
Decimated.
Yeah.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the
Get a
mud.
scout ping. I think I'll leave it. Yeah, I think I might have had permanent camp boss when that happened too. It seems to be about the time I remember. Is the all boss run no light or not though? I don't remember Aqua. I don't think we completed the all boss run. We ran out of weeks and just went to the darkest dungeon, right? I've never played Faster Than Light. I don't really have any plan to do that.
Masterfully executed. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
It's just that the stun is annoying. Whole reason why we're stalling is to give this guy a chance to get healed. Alright, we have one more round of this guy being alone. The craving hero interacts with the curio. Does it inflict stress? What curio? I think most of the time the craving hero just gives you... I don't think it interacts with curios so much, although I think it's happened maybe once or twice. I think it mostly happens with interacting with your characters.
Seize this momentum.
I don't know what I'm doing about this. I think I'm just leaving it now. We're not really here for money, although I'd love to get the money. We're here to kill the boss successfully with a comp that's not really that great against it. So I should probably do that. Give me a scout ping. Nice. What do we got? Boss over here. Sure, let's camp and go kill it. Way too much food here.
A moment of respite.
Alright.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Where is plan take? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where the fuck is plan takedown? Okay, we have 8 remaining. I'm getting tired of counting for some reason. Not like it's hard to count. I think I'm getting a little fed up with that. That Shambler really shook me, I think. Okay, what do we have? We have Tiger's Eye and Every Rose are both reasonable here for 6. We have 8 remaining. Wouldn't mind, this is how we do it. That would be 9. I wouldn't mind Dark Strength would be 11. So we just take those and remove a 3-drop. So we remove either the Tiger's Eye or Every Rose, or this is how we do it. Who has accuracy and who's missing accuracy? Have accuracy, don't have accuracy. So I want to give out an accuracy buff there. That leaves me with 5. The other 2 and 3 are going to be not tracking. Dark Strength. Also want to give that. This is not a mind control group, so I might as well just keep stacking damage on the Crusader. Do you have any stress items? He does. Take the stress item off. Oops. And then we have either one more buff or we can avoid nighttime ambush. I think I'd prefer one more buff. Heavy rose for everyone coming out alive and good well. Or do we want crit? I think we're going to be fine without crit. Let's take every rose. Okay.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's go fight the boss.
We require only
Do
the
that on the way
strength
out.
to follow it.
Okay. So a lot of things have to happen here. Starting with positioning. I don't think I want the Jester in position 1. I think I want him in position 4. I do want these abilities. Do I want Mark? I don't think I want Mark. I think I want Demon's Pull. I don't want Caltrops. I want Flashbang or Uppercut. And I don't want Inspiring Cry. I want Zealous Accusation. Okay. Let's give him the blood. Run buffs. I'm not super worried about buffs in this fight. I think we'll just walk in. Okay.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright, did half his health this round. I will taste you and nothing will stop me. Okay. I'm not actually convinced I gain any damage doing this. Could stun him. Don't really feel like I care. It's low enough level. Let's just hit him. Should be fairly resistant to mutiny.
Finally, a sailor's death for captain and crew.
Alright.
Fitting.
Let's go milk the rest of the dungeon. Okay. Pretty easy at level 1. Surprise round is good here. They leave corpses? Damn, they do. That sucks. It means I can't kill this stupid mosquito. gonna go again. Timed it well with his actions. He knows he's going again. It's like, I'll just stun first before going forward. Whereas, stress first before going forward, rather. Random Crusader roll. Must have rolled very high. Just uppercutted a fucking stun immune mob. Way to go. That means he gets an extra attack on me because of that. Alright, does anyone have a negative affliction here?
This expedition at least promises success.
Enlightened and resolution. Get rid of enlightened. We have torches left? We do. Got a lot of exploring still to do in this dungeon then. Tons of consumables left from the boss. That's consumable. That's consumable. That's consumable. That's arguably something that's not coming home. Yep, gotta fill this up. Okay. Apparently the problem with the Charmed Antiquarian is when she attacks your highwayman who has Duelist Advanced active.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Eat again is a little unlucky. $2 in that bag. Okay. Map. How fucking useful. One more curio behind a shovel. One last room fight and one corridor battle. Don't have any holy water. Nice crit. Left it at 1 though. It's kind of like not critting at all. Still gonna take 2 attacks. Could ignore it though, it's already attacked. Oh, I left that one at 1 signal. Well played, team, well played. That's as good as a stun. Try stunning there. Pretty low on health there here, but I'm treating this like it's I guess I can get a heal off. Treating it like it's the last battle. I might take one more. It's the last battle. I just misclicked and didn't stun the grouper. Okay, we'll just flashbang a corpse. Easy game. We're giving the grouper a fighting chance.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
This is junk. It's all junk, but it's junk that sells for 750 gold. Junk. There's nothing that's gonna have keys anymore. I guess I can toss those. So there were no keys in this entire dungeon. It's really surprising. Disappointing finale. Made up for it.
Quakes.
Okay.
Mortality clarified in a single
90% is a guaranteed hit. I don't think that's true. I don't know how you prove that, since you're trying to prove a negative there, right? That I guess you'd need to see a miss at 98% is what you'd need to see. And that means you'd have to take a comparison of every single hit. I mean, we can do it for a while. It's going to be tedious. Alright, what is our hit percentage? 83. Seems to happen once, right? Oh, I didn't look at that hit percentage. So 90%. So 90%.
Remind yourself that
Good gear.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Is it worth it to go for one? I guess there's 2 more curios over there. 200 gold. Curios could be fish carcasses, and we need a shovel. So let's toss one of these shitty ones here. We'll grab the gold and leave the rest. Should douse the light before we loot again.
Another mariner,
Suppose I could have gone around.
another misfortune.
Okay. I mean, I've heard this said before, but I don't have any evidence for it. I guess if no one can post a video of missing at 90%, that would suggest something, but I feel like I have missed at 90%, but it's tough to say because a lot of enemies will have like an extra like 5% dodge, in which case you're not actually checking against 90%, you're checking against 85%. So I guess we should try to watch. This is kind of good to recognize anyways. This is a 90%er and this is a 90%er. Alright, what's this? 74%. Gonna matter. This is an 85. That's a 90. Okay. What is the point of capping hit percentage at 90% if you don't actually cap it at 90%? If 90% equals 100%, it feels unlike what they normally do with their stuff, where they tend to penalize rather than help. I'm picking up some free stress here, huh? Could die here. It's a 90% to hit. Then enter in the config files. Have they ever spoken about it as a company? Like why they've done that or why they say they're doing that? It's 80%. %. 90%.
A momentary abatement.
No, I don't know. I've heard that, but I don't know one way or the other if it's true. Let's say 90. You know, and the other thing is, like, I can imagine, let's say I hit a 90%. Like, I missed a 90% and I'm like, there it goes. There's evidence that it doesn't. They're going to be like, oh, it's a rounding error. You only had 89.9999%. And I'll be like, I don't think so. But I won't be able to prove it, and then we'll be back to the same fucking scenario. I can't see this trap is invisible, so otherwise I'd disarm it for stress relief, but I can't. So we are good to go home, I guess. So let's go home. What do we come out of that with? Very little, honestly. But we did get level 3s out of 4 of our characters, which is good. Picked up the worries on an atrocious gamer, and the fits on too early for me. It's almost a worthwhile trade-off. Hegomania is pretty shitty. There's always a 10% chance to hit / stun. That's the argument right now. Ni hao chow chow. Chow cow rather. Is what we're talking about right now.
An eternity.
Alright, Kate's not ready to leave yet. Let's take a look what it actually says. Aqua has finished engaging in flagellation.